Hello and welcome to another episode of Forex Weekly. My name is Henry Ward. I'm one of the senior traders here at Learn to Trade. Today we're going to look at FOMC, which is the Federal Open Market Committee in the US, and it releases the interest rates for the next 6.5 weeks. So as traders, we are looking at prediction of what's going to happen in that period. And this is one of the main announcements in the news that helps us with that. And what we're going to look at now is how technical analysis and that news can come together and we can make money from that. Now we're going to look at one of our strategies here, which is interbank radar. Now what we have here is we have an area of resistance along here. So I'm going to drop a line there. I'm going to put it on top of that bar there. A resistance line is a ceiling or a floor, and it's like a tennis ball. So every time it hits that, we expect it to bounce off it. So we have here, it comes down, touches my line and bounces up, comes down, touches my line, bounces up. It now comes down through the line, comes back up, touches it, and goes through it a little bit and then comes back down again. So now, last night, it actually came up and touched my line again. And as you can see there, that little red bar is a little doji bar. All right. Now a doji bar is a bar that it's indecision. There's an argument between the buyers and the sellers, and it's not sure where it's going to go. So that was at about 6 o'clock last night. And then at 7 last night, where we have this news, FOMC there, we had that news statement there announced. And once that announcement happened, the market then continued. So we have a trend here, which is US dollar getting weaker. And we had a phase 2 here where the US dollar people were starting to drive it back up and expecting some strong announcement on that. Now, when we got the announcement that wasn't very strong, all the sellers jumped in here and made some money off that. And our strategy here gave us this indication. So for people who haven't traded before, I'm going to break this down into very, very simple terms. Now we're trading the interbank radar here, US dollar versus the CHF, okay, which is a Swiss. Now here is the area where we expect this to drop, and at 7 o'clock with this news announcement, it has. So with our strategy interbank radar, this red dot is our stop loss. This blue dot here is our entry, and this green dot here is our take profit. Now, as traders, we only ever trade with 1% of our capital. So just imagine 1% of your capital is £1,000. In this particular trade, because it's a 3-to-1, when it hits this green dot, we would have actually made £3,000. As traders, we're always looking for opportunities to trade and make money in the markets. What we've seen here today is FOMC happens every 6.5 weeks. So that tells us, or gives an indication of where the interest rates are going to go for the next 6.5 weeks. So that means there's going to be loads of opportunity for us to make money as traders. So if you're interested in learning how to trade or maximizing the opportunity you've learned today, go along to one of our free workshops or go to learnforexnow.co.uk. Looking forward to seeing you there.